Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Why is Wang Yibo, who is ordinary without makeup, known as the godlike legend? Revealing the secrets behind it. When it comes to Wang Yibo, the discussion around him is often full of controversy and heated discussions. Some people regard him as the godlike on the screen, while others disagree and even question, what is the charm of this young man? His performance on stage is indeed eye-catching, but if we judge it only by appearance, it may be difficult to reach a consensus. Today, let us dig deep into the charm shown by Wang Yibo and explore why he can stand out in the entertainment industry. First of all, Wang Yibo's performance on stage is indeed a unique charm. His dance moves are smooth and powerful, as if every detail is conveying an emotion to the audience. That calm and confident feeling is exactly his innate temperament. This stage charm is not only reflected in appearance, but also comes from his love and dedication to performance. When he sings and dances, the enthusiasm and vitality revealed in his eyes will instantly infect everyone around him, making the audience cheer for him involuntarily. This confident performance not only enhances his appearance, but also allows him to form a unique personality on stage. At the same time, Wang Yibo's success is inseparable from a strong styling team. In the entertainment industry, image building is often the result of a team. Wang Yibo's stylists are well aware of his face shape, temperament and style, and can tailor the most suitable clothing and makeup for him, making every appearance a beautiful scenery. Such teamwork allows him to always show his best in front of the public. Whenever he walks on the red carpet or participates in an event, he can always attract countless eyes, and the silent efforts behind him make this charm possible. Because of this, the handsome that many people see is actually the result of the joint efforts of the team, not just personal charm. In this era dominated by fan culture, Wang Yibo's charm also benefits from his strong fan base. The fans' love and support for their idols often make them take every action of their idols for granted. No matter how Wang Yibo performs on stage, fans can always cheer him up with enthusiastic words. This rainbow fart effect not only enhances Wang Yibo's public image, but also allows him to have more supporters in the fiercely competitive entertainment industry. This mutually beneficial relationship is part of today's entertainment ecology. However, Wang Yibo's charm is not limited to appearance and team support. His fighting spirit of not succumbing to the environment is the key to attracting more attention. Whether in singing, dancing or acting, he always strives to be the best. This hard-working attitude shows his persistent pursuit of dreams, which is admirable. Behind every stage performance and every song performance, there are countless efforts and persistence. In this process, he not only improved his professional ability, but also let more people see his efforts and talents. In addition, Wang Yibo's interaction on social media has also added a lot of color to his image. He often shares his life bits and pieces to let fans see a real him. Such a people-friendly image has brought him closer to his fans, allowing fans to find resonance and identity in their idols. In this process, Wang Yibo is not only an idol, but also a role model and spiritual sustenance for many young people. Of course, Wang Yibo's success is not all smooth sailing. Behind this glamorous road, there are many unknown hardships and efforts. Behind every success, there are countless failures and setbacks. Wang Yibo must have experienced many challenges and difficulties in the process of pursuing his dreams. But it is these trials that have made him gradually grow into a more mature artist in the entertainment industry. Faced with external doubts and pressure, he did not choose to retreat, but gave back to his fans who supported him with a harder attitude. This spirit not only made him successful in his career, but also made him more determined in pursuing his dreams. At the same time, Wang Yibo's personal charm lies in his unique personality. He not only shows his versatility on stage, but also often reveals his humorous and gentle side in private. Such a personality makes him more three-dimensional and attracts more people's love. People not only like his appearance, but are also attracted by his sincere personality. It is this real personality that makes him stand out among many stars and forms the unique charm of Wang Yibo. As for Wang Yibo's plain face, it may not be outstanding in the eyes of some people, but this does not prevent him from having an unignorable position in the entertainment industry. His charm comes from the joint effect of multiple factors, including his stage performance, team support, fan power and personal efforts. In this competitive era, Wang Yibo's success is not only accidental, but also inevitable. In this process, Wang Yibo showed the pursuit and persistence that a young person should have. His story tells us that true charm lies not only in the glamorous appearance, but also in the persistent pursuit of dreams and unremitting efforts. Behind every shining moment on the stage, there are countless sweat and tears. Such a person deserves our appreciation and understanding. So, in your heart, where does Wang Yibo's charm come from? Is it the confidence shown on the stage, or his spirit of hard work in pursuing his dreams? Have you ever been moved by this persistence? You are welcome to share your views and feelings. Wang Yibo's transformation is remarkable. From the initial male group dancer to the current actor, racing driver, and variety show host, he has demonstrated his outstanding talents in many fields. After years of precipitation and polishing, Wang Yibo is no longer the young boy, but a fearless brave man who dares to boldly declare in front of the camera, "I am not a coward." His growth is not only reflected in the improvement of his professional field, but also shows his inner tenacity and indomitable spirit. Whether facing doubts about his acting skills or in the ups and downs of the entertainment industry, Wang Yibo has come through with a firm attitude and hard work, and has never backed down. He interpreted his attitude with practical actions, facing challenges, refusing cowardice, and becoming a truly fearless brave man. Wang Yibo's declaration is both a recognition of his own transformation and a response to external doubts. This courageous spirit not only inspires fans, but also inspires many young people, telling them to believe in their own strength, dare to pursue their dreams, and move forward bravely. Stars are not all fragile, delicate flowers. On the contrary, the tenacity and courage shown by many stars in front of the public are impressive. Recently, an interesting story about a certain star has attracted widespread attention. This once timid and introverted idol, who might have been afraid of darkness or insects in the past, has now transformed into a brave and fearless man. He is no longer bound by fear, but can face it calmly and even enjoy food in the dark. This huge change makes people surprised and admired. This growth is not only his personal psychological breakthrough, but also a symbol, representing that many stars gradually achieve self-transcendence by constantly challenging themselves and overcoming their inner fears. Behind their confidence and courage in front of the screen, they often have experienced countless trials and tribulations, so that the audience can see a more real and three-dimensional image. The story of this star also reminds us that everyone can overcome those seemingly insurmountable fears through courage and persistence and become the hero in their own mind. In the past, this star always appeared in front of the public with an introverted and shy image, and would panic when encountering darkness or insects, giving people a fragile impression. However, now his transformation is amazing. Not only can he face things that once frightened him calmly, he can even enjoy food in a dark cave or appreciate the beauty and uniqueness of insects. This transformation is not only a psychological breakthrough, but also a sublimation of life experience. When someone asked him about this change, he responded confidently, "Tell my mother that I am not a coward." This heroic declaration, with his pride in his own growth, is full of courage and strength. This sentence not only expresses his personal breakthrough, but also shows his current tenacity and fearlessness to his fans and relatives who support him. The growth of this star makes people feel that courage is not only about facing external challenges, but also about fighting with oneself deep in the heart. As he did, he was liberated from the fear in his heart and became a stronger and fearless self. His changes have inspired countless people and allowed everyone to see a more three-dimensional and real him. The transformation of this star is undoubtedly the result of his continuous tempering and growth in the entertainment industry. The fierce competition and stressful environment in the entertainment industry forced him to face his own weaknesses again and again and face those things that once frightened him. From being afraid of the dark to being able to enjoy food in the dark, from being afraid of insects to beginning to appreciate their unique beauty, all of these are breakthroughs that he has gradually achieved in the process of constantly challenging himself. Every progress he makes is a reflection of his unremitting efforts. The struggles in the entertainment industry have brought him valuable experience and opportunities for growth, allowing him to no longer be limited to his former timidity and restraint, but to transform into a braver and more confident new image. This growth not only shows his achievements in his career, but also shows his psychological and spiritual strength. He takes one step at a time, meets every challenge, constantly breaks through himself from the bottom of his heart, and eventually grows into a more determined and fearless warrior. Such a transformation is admirable and has inspired countless people who follow him, No matter what fears and challenges you face in life, as long as you face them bravely, you will eventually overcome everything and move towards a higher peak. The star's transformation has indeed set an example for each of us. In life, fear and challenges are everywhere, but his story tells us that only by facing these difficulties can we achieve real growth. He has changed from a restrained boy who was afraid of darkness and insects to a fearless warrior. This change is not only external, but also a manifestation of inner strength. Tell my mother that I am not a coward. This sentence seems simple, but it contains incomparable firmness and confidence, just like the moments that everyone will encounter on the road of life that make us retreat. This heroic sentence is not only a declaration to oneself, but also a fearless challenge to life and destiny. Whether it is pressure at work or difficulties in life, every obstacle that we think is insurmountable is actually an opportunity for growth. As long as we face it bravely and refuse to escape like this star, we will definitely be able to overcome the fear in our hearts and move towards a better self. Therefore, this sentence can be our motto, inspiring us to make continuous progress in all aspects of life. I am not a coward. Netizens applauded the star's transformation and said, "This star is really a warrior." The former fear of darkness and insects can now eat in the cave with relish, which is really amazing. They couldn't help but sigh that this 180-degree transformation from a little boy to a real man is really admirable. The star himself also admitted that the journey was not smooth, but as long as he persisted and moved forward, he would eventually reap unexpected rewards. While we are still trembling with fear for a little darkness and small insects, the star has learned to face the fear in his heart and bravely explore those unknown areas. His story undoubtedly brought us great encouragement and inspiration. Perhaps, we should also learn from him and prove with our own actions. Tell my mother, I am not a coward. Use your courage and determination to overcome the challenges in life. I believe that in the near future, this star will definitely show his talent and courage in more fields. His transformation will undoubtedly become a model and benchmark for many of us who are pursuing progress. Let us learn from this real man and write a more wonderful chapter for our own lives.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.